Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is YTCSE, YouTube's Celtic Supporters Club. My name is Mark Campbell and I am your host. I'm going to spend some time, it is tonight now, but whatever time you're watching it, just talking about the up and coming Falkirk match. Play Falkirk tomorrow or Sunday if you're watching it, and Sunday today at 3 o'clock. And it is a very, very important game, actually. We're in the league title fight. Motherwell winning today 2-0 puts them on 43 points, two points behind Celtic with a game in hand. Before I get into the video, I'll do a wee bit of housekeeping. If you can please click subscribe. That'll let you watch your videos. Just click it. We're trying to get to the 1888. We're nearly there. We're motoring on 1735 or 1730, something along those lines. Brian's been keeping the channel alive lately, so thanks very much, mate. I'm hopefully back and help out a wee bit more now. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so as I've said, we're playing Falkirk tomorrow, and we'll know from this season that Falkirk are not going to be there to make the numbers up. Promoted to the Premier League this year. It's a team that we've seen they play with confidence and they're proving that they belong at this level. So I'll be breaking down Falkirk a wee bit and really how they've performed this season, their key players, and why we cannot afford to underestimate them, especially with the league being so tight. Alright, so we had Falkirk back into the top flight this year, and it's a decade, or was a decade, of them being out of the top division. But they've come back in with momentum, absolute belief, and they've got a clear identity, which is amazing. And it's been obvious from day one. So instead of sitting deep and actually hoping to survive, Falkirk have played in the front foot. They press really aggressively in spells, and they actually show no fear with established Premiership clubs like ourselves. And we've seen that this year. Head-to-head wise, we knocked them out the League Cup 4-1. We did beat them 4-0 at Parkhead. The game, it was October. The game in January was a lot closer. 14th of January, we beat them 1-0 away. So tougher game. So we know that Falkirk are a decent team. Most clubs in Falkirk's position, moving, getting recently promoted and stuff, you think they'd be looking over their shoulder and worried what's happening, but they're not. They're actually looking to take teams on. They're attacking, and they've got a decent group of players with a really good manager. So let's talk numbers on the league form and stats. League so far, Falkirk have picked up wins against lots of experienced Premiership teams. They scored consistently. Rather than relying on one player, they've spread that out. They've kept themselves competitive in almost every match that they've played. Their goal difference is close to neutral, which tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting blown away by anyone at all. Even when they lose, they're losing by the odd goal. I know that we beat them 4-0, but I don't think that's been a regular thing. What stands out most is their away form, which has arguably been stronger than their home results. So it's a sign that they're very good tactically. Mental resilience is another thing. Something we've been lacking this year in spades. Seen it against Utrecht, 3-0 up, panic button gets pressed and it ends up 3-2 before we go and finish the game off. But they are comfortable on the ball and they're comfortable off the ball as well, which is really nice to see a Scottish team play that way. And against Celtic, the ability to stay organised without the ball is really crucial. When we've got that ball and we are pinging it about left to right to left and trying to open the play up, they stay nice and compact and keep the game tied with where Celtic don't want it to be. Celtic want to open them up, and they want their players moving out of position, and that's not what we see an awful lot of the time. So how do Falkirk play then? They're not reckless. They aren't passive either. So their typical approach is to stay compact defensively, like I was struggling to say there. They get very quick, or they are very quick in the transition. When they win the ball, they get forward really, really quickly. They've got a lot of willing runners from midfield, and they like to get the ball in early into dangerous areas, which when we were playing under Nancy was an absolute nightmare for us. If you could get an early ball in behind Celtic, we were in trouble. A lot more compact under O'Neill with the back four, so little less worried about that. But they don't need long possession spells to actually hurt teams. They've got players in their team that can actually play a few passes and get forward pretty quickly, so it makes them a dangerous team to play against. They're happy to let you have the ball, and Celtic will have the majority of the ball. Well, we say that. I'm not sure that was the case. They 1-0, but they will let you have the ball, and then when they get it, they'll break quickly. So they'll punish any mistakes that you make and get forward quick. And they commit numbers forward when they do go forward. And when that space opens up, they'll attack. They'll attack as a team. So if Celtic's fullbacks push high, Falkirk will look to exploit that space in behind, and we do get our fullbacks high. So one to look out for. So they've got some tidy players in there. We've got key players that I would say are potentially the most dangerous. Calvin Miller, ex-Celtic player. When he was at Celtic, I didn't fancy him much at all. He's found a home in Falkirk and he's doing really, really well. He is one of their top scorers, top assist providers as well. He is a technically gifted player, and he's confident in tight spaces. So I've seen him this year with Falkirk, and he's been very good. So he's got a wee bit of that creativity in him. I think we played him at left back, or did we play him? I think he was we played him at left back, and he prepares to be a wee bit further up. It was either one or the other. I can't actually remember, but he is capable of producing something out of nothing, this boy. So I think Calvin Miller's one that we need to keep an eye on. They've got Brian Graham. He's the big experienced striker, knows how to play with his back to goal, brings others into play like Calvin Miller on the wing, and he's ruthless inside the box. He's an experienced, decent striker. So he might not get many chances against Celtic, but he's not the type of player that needs loads of chances to actually score. They also have Ross McIver. Now he offers direct running. He's a fit, physical specimen of a player. Likes to get forward, a threat in setting balls, getting on it, and getting forward. And he's the kind of players defenders hate playing against in tight games. So another good player. So my three players to look out for tomorrow are Calvin Miller, Brian Graham, and Ross McIver. John McGlynn is a big part of what's happening with Falkirk. He has taken them from the Championship and brought them into the Premiership, and he has just transformed the club, and he's done a phenomenal job. Not a team that you think you would need to worry about, but that game against Falkirk, the 1-0, it was not an easy game. But under his leadership, they've got, firstly, they earned promotion, so he knows what he's doing. They've got a definite playing style, a definite identity that he has created, and they stick to it, and you can see them playing it, and it's good. And they've got a belief running throughout that squad that they are where they deserve to be. And that is sitting 6th, so we're in the top 6 at the minute. 23 games played. They've won 9, drawn 6, lost 8, and the goal difference is -2. So, like I was saying earlier, there's not a lot in it. They've scored 27 and lost 29. So nobody takes them to pieces when they do win. So what does it mean for us? I would say we need to be patient, have to be switched on defensively. If we are attacking and Falkirk get a transition, they'll get forward quick. So our defensive four need to be on the ball, need to be aware of that, and need to be ready. And we need to take our chances when they come. Hopefully, our new big striker is fit and ready to go. Gets a wee run and scores a couple of goals. I would love to see that because I'm liking the look of him. I know he's only played one game, but I liked what I saw on him, and I'm hopeful of what he can bring to us. So for me, Falkirk will not be an easy team. They're not going to fold early. They'll stay in the game as long as possible. And if we do score early and it opens things up, that would be great. If they don't, Falkirk's confidence can grow, and as I was saying earlier, they'll sit tight. They'll force us to try and open them up, and if that doesn't go by, we start to hear the fans in the background moaning at every pass, moaning at every back pass, and the players start to get that squeaky bum. We've seen it against a 3-0 up when we've seen it, lost one, lost another one, panic stations. So get the ingredients for a tricky tie, but one that I think we should be looking forward to. I think they'll be quite physical, something that we're lacking in, and it'll be a test of Celtic's discipline when we do lose the ball in our attack and Falkirk are coming through. So I don't see Falkirk as just another promoted team that's going to get bounced back down. They're organised, they're brave, they're well coached, they're backed by momentum at this minute in time. They are flying. So this is no free hit for Celtic. I think we have to have all of our players playing really, really well. We are in a good position right now. We've got Martin O'Neill, and we've got the confidence, and we're on a nice run, and we are building that momentum up again under O'Neill that we had completely lost under Wilfred Nancy. For me, I would love to see Celtic go out and take 3, 4 or 5 off of Falkirk. I cannot see it happening. But I would love to see it. I would love to see us just go out because somebody's owed a doing off of us. That has to happen at some point. I would like that to start today, tomorrow, whatever time you're watching it. I know Hearts have got their game 8 o'clock tonight. I'm hoping they slip up and drop points, and that gives us a wee in. Not going to get into transfer news. I know that we are rapidly running into the end of the transfer window, and we're still flapping about like like we always do, actually, because we always get to this point, and I know Sean Maloney was saying there's a few players we're looking at, couple of right wingers, maybe be looking at a striker. It's just beggars belief that we've still not went out and brought these players in. Rangers are away looking to bring another striker in, pay 3, 4, 5 million from. They've went and spent money and backed their team, and Celtic have dawdled and just messed about from start to finish. Anyway, listen, wherever you are, I hope you are well, and let's go out and smash Falkirk and keep ourselves in a nice place in the hunt for the league, and keep the momentum going with St Martin. Hail, hail, and good evening or good morning, wherever you are.